Games that require an internet connection are sometimes chock full of annoying ads and pop-ups that disturb the general gaming experience. So today, Down to Top is counting down the top 15 new offline games of the month. But before jumping in, have you ever wondered how we edit our videos? If you're interested in easily editing your own videos, try Filmora 11. Filmora 11 is a powerful and easy-to-use video editing software that makes it easy to bring your creativity to life. Filmora is perfect for both beginners and experienced editors. There are so many preset templates such as adding text overlays, animated stickers, or pretty much anything else that you can think of. You can probably get it in Filmora and have a video made in just 10 minutes. Plus, the new auto beat sync feature is very handy. It matches the footage with music, which can automatically edit the footage to make it smooth with the music you choose without any headache. In addition, there's a speech-to-text function as well, allowing you to transcribe your video to subtitles in one click. Save plenty of time on transcribing subtitles and boost the editing efficiency. Plus, one more feature is Added Audio Visualizer. This effect will intelligently match the sound in your video while also adding dynamic effects. So if you want to become a creator and don't know where to start, check out Filmora 11 by clicking on the link in the description down below, and you'll find it's absolutely free to try, so check it out. Alright, now back to the video. So let's kick things off with number 15, Go to the Street 3. This one's a new open-world game about a man whose life is full of situations where he must get rid of slavery. The game map size is small, and you can buy and drive your favorite vehicles, such as airplanes, helicopters, etc. In the game, you should avoid illegal activities to avoid the police. As far as I can tell, there is only one mission in the beginning, but correct me in the comment section if there are more missions that I missed. The big streets of the city allow the cars of the future to move at a very high speed, and overall, the game has subpar graphics but decent controls. Number 14, Iron Hero 2. Most of us love Iron Man because of his tech suit, and taking inspiration from Iron Man, the developers of this game have developed Iron Hero 2, where you can control a character which seems a lot like Iron Man and fight with gangsters on grand city streets. Compared to Iron Hero 1, here you can play this game in the 3D world. You can use the amazing power of your heroes and fight on various locations of the city. You can use melee attacks, power thruster, or range combat with new abilities in this Iron Hero game. The gameplay is good, and its combat system is very similar to Iron Man game. Number 13, Cover Shooter 3D. This one's a third-person shooter game where you have to fight with enemy forces. The gameplay mechanism is pretty simple. You have to aim and shoot enemies, taking cover, and the game doesn't offer any movement options, which is the biggest con of the game I found so far. However, after playing the game, I do have to say it is a decent game. Number 12, Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. This one's a fun little action-adventure game that I really enjoy playing. Don't be fooled by its familiar retro looks though. The game would be like an intro in a Zelda top-down game, and the controls in combat are nowhere near as polished or satisfying. Still, Turnip Boy was amusing, charming, and had a quirky sense of humor. Some of it, however, relying on internet memes that totally flew over my head. All in all, the game is comfy, the music is excellent, and you get to commit tax evasion. Let's just say there was never a moment that I was bored. Number 11, Race Max Pro. As you can probably tell by the name, this one's a racing game where you get behind the wheel of cars and experience epic thrilling races. By drifting and hitting the gas to the max, your job is to race ahead of all your opponents and cross the finish line in first place. In the game, you can customize your cars, like with paint and rims, and add spoilers and tinted windows. You can even use decals to make it even hotter. In addition, you can also challenge the boss, and there are multiple beautiful maps. All in all, it's a good racing game with good controls and graphics. Number 10. Pako Highway. So I think I can safely say we've all played the Pako series and we know how good this series is, but from a top-down perspective. Now, the three-man game studio published a new game in the third-person perspective and not in isometry. In the game, we have to race along freeways, pushing and knocking over cars, infuriating police officers and other drivers. At the same time, it is worth having time to make life-saving maneuvers, collect bonuses, and accumulate points as productively as possible. Overall, the game has good graphics, various effects, and comfortable controls, allowing you to look at the chases from this series from a slightly different angle and get a lot of pleasant impressions. Number 9. Traitor Life Simulator. Now recently this game has become very popular on PC and now we can play it on Mobo too. In this game, you play as a man who has lost his job in a big distribution company and now you decide to open your own business. To become rich, you'll need to start from an empty shop and go bigger and build your own success story. You can build your own supermarket, customize your shop, buy new vehicles and equipment, and there are more than 100 different products that you can sell in your store. But also, you have to be able to take care of yourself, so you should be able to eat, go to the toilet, and bathe on time. You gotta pay the bills and take out loans to grow your business. Overall, this game is pretty addictive and I liked it a lot. Number 8. Curse of the Scary Shaman. This one's a scary adventure game that tells the story of an evil shaman who turns the main character, or you, into a victim. The game is quite similar to Granny, where you have to be able to successfully escape from the evil shaman, solve each puzzle, and avoid the shamans who are looking for you. The main goal is to save the girls and defeat the enemy. In terms of graphics, the visuals are the same as Granny and other similar games. All in all, it's a good game featuring a dark and creepy atmosphere. Number 7. My Favorite Car. This one's a simulator game where you play as a character who lives alone in his home and now has no job, so you have to help him to assemble his car so that he can become a delivery boy who can deliver various items from one point to another. In the game, you explore different areas of the map and have to manage your life and take care of yourself. You have to buy food and maintain your car so that you can deliver goods. And eventually, you can earn a decent amount of money that you can use to buy a new car and new businesses. Overall, this one's a great game with some good graphics. Number 6. Extreme Trials B. Extreme Trials is the incredible bike simulator game with realistic physics which offers racing with mountain bikes, BMX, motorcycles, and other two-wheeled rides. In the game, you will ride your bike on various challenging tracks where you have to complete the level by avoiding falls and crashes. Also, there are 4 unique biomes and more than 150 different tracks for dirt racing, free riding, and stunts where you can enjoy physics-based obstacles and gravity platforms during the ride. Overall, it's a great game and the graphics are outstanding. Number 5. Toy Rider AllStar Racing. This game was inspired by the tabletop racing game, but with lots of upgrades and some unique mechanisms. As in Mario Kart, you can choose different types of traps and bombs to mess with the enemy, and at this moment, time stops. That is, we may not see the multiplayer mode since it is impossible to use such features in it. Your main task is to pass the levels, coming first to the finish line. The developers promise more than 100 unique cars, 24 racing tracks, and the ability to play offline. Number 4. Typoman Remastered. So this one's a re-release of the console and PC puzzle platformer games on iOS and Android. It's a hybrid game mixing the 2D platformer element with a dash of puzzling. The name is all about the game's primary mechanic, which is your ability to solve those puzzles by picking up letters and forming words or even changing existing words on the stage. Besides that, the game has a good storyline with lots of challenges. Overall, I like the gameplay and the sound quality is amazing. Number 3. Universal Truck Simulator. Although most of us have never driven a truck in real life, but playing a truck simulator game can be really fun, and I think Universal Truck Simulator is one of the best truck simulator games so far. Here, you can drive various trucks from one city to another, and the game features a large map with detailed 3D real-world locations that you can drive your truck, complete different delivery missions, and earn a lot of money. The game also offers a wide range of European and American trucks and trailers that you can buy or lease. The game also features realistic physical damage like wear and tear and truck body deformation on collision, which gives you a very realistic experience. Besides all that, the game provides one of the best graphics on mobile with dynamic weather and day and night system. Number 2. Project H.A.Z.A.R.D. This is one of the newer zombie games, comparatively speaking. It's a first-person shooter with a ton of zombies for you to shoot and kill. It features decent graphics and simple shooter controls. You also get over 20 missions, plenty of gear to collect, and more. It is a freemium game and has a lot of the same problems as other freemium games. However, it's a good alternative to longtime favorites and older zombie shooters like Unkilled and Dead Trigger 2. Also, the game supports a game controller, which makes the gameplay even cooler. Number 1. Hello Neighbor Diaries. This is an undercover game that puts you in the shoes of Nikki, who's obsessed with the rumors of murders in her neighborhood. Her and your goal is to find out what her mysterious neighbor is hiding in his basement. To achieve this, you have to be inventive by interacting with the elements around you to create diversions and avoid traps. If your creepy neighbor notices your presence, he will send you straight back to your room. After all, Nikki is just a child. The game features excellent graphics and has immersive sound effects to back up the gameplay style. As of now, the game is only available in selected regions, including Singapore, the Philippines, Canada, etc., and on Android. So there we have it, guys, the top 15 new offline games of the month. If you happen to find this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe to Down to Top with bell notifications turned on. Till the next time, see ya!